Hi guys, just a quick video on some minor repair works, especially on the BMW's. Very common, especially around the steering wheels, the gear knob, and the dashboard as well. I do apologize for the darkness. I'm in my car, it's quite late at night. I'll show you what I mean. In most of the BMW's, you end up getting these cracks in the paint. Now obviously it's plastic underneath and silver spray on paint or whatever the manufacturers use. So what happens is over time it starts cracking and it starts spreading until this whole piece becomes white. It's not a pleasant look, so I found a simple solution to stop the crack, not to repair it as such, but to actually stop it from spreading. Originally when I used to run my fingers across this, I used to feel the crack where the paint has stopped cracking until obviously it continues. So now I rub my finger across it, can't feel nothing. So it's flat as the silver affected paint. So what happens is it won't crack any further, so you won't have any further damage. So obviously from a driver's point of view, you can't really see the crack, but obviously if you go to the other side, you can. It's such a simple fix. You use clear varnish. Nail varnish this is my wife's nail varnish, which I've used on this occasion. So what you need to do is very thin layers. Start off, make sure you wipe off, get rid of any excess from the brush itself. So rub it against the bottle, or well, I'm sure you guys can work it out. So get rid of the excess. So whatever's left on the brush, use that. So what I did was I brushed from one side to the other. I waited for about a couple of minutes for it to dry. Then I done another layer one side to the other, and I waited a couple of minutes to dry. Again. I've done about 5 or 6 layers. Now I can't feel the unevenness. It feels pretty even. It feels pretty flush all the way through. So what that done is obviously it's filled up the difference in the gap from the paintwork to the plastic, and also it's got like a protective barrier over the crack. So I've come up a little bit more. Obviously it's clear coat, so you can't really see. So I've come up to about here. So really and truly can't really feel anything. So what that's going to do now, it is going to protect the crack from going further back. So you'll have a nice little gear knob, which looks original, and obviously sticks to the original paintwork as well. Now with regards to the steering wheel, a lot of these BMW, this one's a level one, so obviously this won't have that kind of damage, but on most of the BMWs this panel here is affected, and the steering wheel. I mean, unless it's a very small amount, I wouldn't recommend doing it on the steering wheel, unless it's a very tiny crack that you want to stop spreading. So maybe you can use it just very lightly. With regards to the dash panel itself, I would recommend using varnish as well, clear varnish, nail varnish that is obviously. But I would recommend doing it while it's very small, because once it gets big, there's only so much clear varnish you want to put on your vehicle, because at the end of the day it's just not going to look right when if anybody touches it, or somebody may notice. Though it's clear, but if you do layers and layers too quickly, then you can see that you've applied clear varnish. So you have to wait until one layer dries, then you apply the second layer, third, so on and so forth. So like I said, while it's small, get it fixed so it's so it stops the spread. That way your car will look as original as possible, and without the signs of wear and tear. So hope this video, hope you guys can make good of this video clip. Please leave feedback below, and also press the like button. Thanks guys, cheers.